every weekend. But this weekend we have a guest. You guys should be able to see him. That guy right there is pretty famous in the excursion community. You might know him better as Owlclaw. He built one of the first really cool excursions, and honestly, I told him this already. It was one of the inspirations for my build. So, super cool that we got to meet and we're buddies now. And he's helping me with the event. So we're gonna chat about the event today. That's the idea behind this live. So if you're watching this later, we would appreciate it. But basically, we're just gonna hang out and chat event. So hoping that we grab some people and do the thing. I'm playing with my computer, trying to get it to where I can see stuff on my computer. So
how many devices do you run while we're waiting for people? Do you want to talk about your live setup? This is all new to me.
Well, so basically, for a long time, I just ran my phone, and I pretty much just now recently started to bring my computer up so that I can read the messages easier. So, and I have like a super old Apple laptop that like takes 8 hours to load things now. and that's the computer that I'm trying to use. So it's great because my editing computer is a desktop, so I can't bring it to the garage. So yeah, nothing too exciting. And I'm sick, so that's cool. All the usual stuff.
Oh, it's going around. It went through twice here. So in Phoenix, it's like the snowbird place. So everyone brings their illnesses all winter long.
That's really funny, actually.
And so we got sick twice. This last time, end of January, was like, man, it took me out for 2 weeks.
Dude, yeah, that sucks. Yeah, I've been going hard, and like we just closed the show last night, so we were doing like 16-hour days for. I've been doing 16-hour days since the beginning of January. so I'm starting to I don't know. I have 2 weeks to get ready to leave because I'm leaving in 2 weeks. For
what is it? Easter Jeep Safari?
Yeah, for Jeep Safari and everything else. So I also thought I was going to be really warm, or cold, but I'm not. It's it's warm. It's actually really warm here. It's 60 degrees today.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's gonna be 40 tomorrow, and like massive snow stuff in the mountains this weekend. So, kind of crazy. So yeah. Okay, I have got this thing going. We got some likes and things bouncing through the screen. Can you see some of that?
I don't know what I'm looking at yet. There's a lot on here. I could see 20 people ish.
Yeah, we got 20 people rolling in right now. Pretty awesome. A couple likes going on. If you are in here and you're interested in the Excursion event, hit that like button. If you are in here and you own a Ford Excursion, comment Excursion down below. Or if you're just in here trying to figure out what's going on, comment what's going on. That's okay with me.
Or anything, right?
Yeah, that is okay. Just like to make sure that the comments are on after a while. So yeah, there we go.
Oh, okay, I see where they come. All right, cool. Yeah, well, hello everybody. I'm Owlclaw, and I just want to thank Bryce for having me, for sure.
Of course, man. Of course.
We are in Long Beach, so you can see the marina out that way, and maybe if the fish lens is decent, some of the towers at the dock. Maybe this view's a little better.
Oh, you are? I thought you were like sitting at a hotel. Oh, you're on a parking structure.
Yeah. This is the aquarium here, right on basically Long Beach Pier.
Sweet.
So all the containers and palm trees, and no snow to be found, people. Come
Doesn't snow there.
This way.
Who needs that?
Raise the values even more.
Oh, hey, look, you have a shirt on here.
Oh shit, I didn't see that.
Look at that.
Dude, how is it?
Yeah, it looks pretty good. It looks sweet.
So, yeah, when we get cracking on the event here, lots of news, lots of updates, lots of questions people keep asking, which is great. There's no stupid questions.
Yeah. Let's I think we should just start throwing questions out, so that if somebody's watching this later, we just get Bananas, what's up? Lisa, what's up? See you guys in here. And sometimes people come in later, sometimes people don't. But I also want to make it to where people watch. They don't have to watch forever to find the answers to stuff. Um, so yeah, what are the questions you're getting? So if you guys didn't know, Alclaw is hosting all the ticket sales and everything. So he's got people asking him questions different than what I'm doing because he's doing the tickets and stuff.
On my end, the biggest thing is we're still figuring out the whole web piece of it and automations. And so when you go to the site and buy a ticket, it'll give you a confirmation email saying you bought it, and there's a few more that follow from there.
Yeah.
But a lot of times they go into the spam folder. I don't know why. Maybe we don't pay enough or whatever, but we're trying to figure that out. It's Squarespace, so everything's secure and legit. It's not like me writing the credit card number down,
Yeah. It's
by
good.
hand or whatever. So that's where we're at. I don't know why the confirmation emails come from spam. Check that out. Other logistical questions. I think we were talking about camping or cabins was a kind of a big one, right? If you don't want to sleep in your excursion and don't have an RV, there are cabins.
Yes.
I don't know
Uh,
the availability.
I don't know what their availability is now. I know somebody has already signed up for one. And so we were going to talk about trying to figure it out. We got hit with a bigger bill than we thought for the group camping. So we have to figure that out. And I told that guy we would give him something, and I don't know, we'll figure that out. So,
Yeah,
but
it's like if I'm doing the math correct, say if it's 20 say groups, trucks, if you will, that cost is only going to be like $15 a ticket for the camping, and everything else that we pretty much charge goes right to Maris. So I think that's a huge point. We're really not making any money on this. That's
yep.
why other groups that do Maris do their tickets are about 750
Yep.
for maybe they're a little longer, but they also rent the pavilion. They are spending a lot more of that money. Then we're just going to have a camp spot and we're going to have to figure all that stuff out on our own. But that's why the ticket's 250 instead of 750. So
Yeah. So on that, if you guys are watching this, and I know some of you are in and watching, we that's the goal with this first one. The first one is to get everybody here. We want to get everybody talking and get excited about having excursion events. And so it was probably my fault to make the tickets way too cheap, but we are not making any money. But
which is
we
fine. I'm
we are
fine with
fine with
that,
that
Yeah.
for year one. Like, our goal with this event is to literally bring excursion people together. It's not to make profit for either of our things. We know we're kind of the excursion guys around, but we really just want to do something cool for this community. Honestly, for me, it's like you guys have supported us, so I am so in for doing this and trying to bring this community together, because that's been what's made this possible for me, and fun, and the whole thing. So I was gonna post your um, link here in the comment section. My computer's not showing any comments so far. Thanks for the heart or whatever just came through. Um,
We maybe that's um, a good point. So we have other things in addition to the ticket for the event, like VIP experience. So first of all, I really, really, really want to say thank you to the people that contributed extra willingly. I'm going to tell you right now, you guys saved the event 100%.
yeah.
When we underestimated the cost, that okay, so you guys made it happen. So I I know that I'll be bringing some extra stuff to kind of make that something a little bit special. So I just want to say again, we're not taking any of this money. And also, I'm really proud to see Maris, because 250 for a weekend or whatever is kind of steep for camping, but I'm happy to see that they're rolling all that money back into the property as well. So
Yep.
they have a bar now. They're going to have bathroom facilities for us. And so it's steep, but I mean, I think I just paid $1,000 for this hotel, like, and what do I get? A clean
Yeah.
pillow, it's not so, yeah, it's a lot, but I just want to say, across all fronts, across every item on that website regarding this event, all pretty much 100% of that is getting rolled right back into who's coming, which is awesome. So thank you very much for everybody who's bought tickets. Special thank you to everybody who bought the VIP tickets or the otherwise experiences. T-shirts. Look at this. This
Yeah,
is
let's get a
round
t-shirt
one.
on.
So a couple comments of the T-shirts. You got to get the order within probably like a week in order for us to be able to make sure that we have them at the event. And again, they're $35 or something like that on the site. That's because we're not buying 100 T-shirts. So if we were, the cost could come down and we could do 2 for that price or whatever. But
Yeah.
I mean, that's just what the cost is. The one I'm wearing was over $50 just because it was an order of 2. And I'm glad we did it because while the colors are super vibrant, which is awesome, it's like plasticky. And
Oh, it's too
here,
much.
yeah, in Long Beach, it's hot. And so like I just have this like wet circle under the logo. So it's a little bit of an art. Come to find out, you can't just like type in givemeatshirt.com and send in your JPEG.
That's fun.
So yeah, we're in like round 3 on the t-shirts, but we're doing everything we can to make them the best that we can, and hopefully you guys will like them. So anyway, the specific sizes are all over the map. Make sure you get your order in probably this week so that we can get them and make sure that we have them for the event.
Yeah, so the hope is we can get as many people set up before we get going there as possible, as we're both traveling a long way to do this too. So the more tickets we can get you guys to grab, the sooner the better for us, especially if you want a shirt, because if you don't get it before, essentially we kind of chatted about maybe being able to send it to you, but you're probably gonna have to pay for shipping, and you're probably, I don't know if there'll be enough ordered, but we don't really, again, we're not making enough money to spend enough money to buy enough t-shirts that we have every size there. I don't, Alclaw was like, maybe I can do it. And I was like, dude, I don't want you to just like bring tons of money worth of t-shirts and sell 2 of them and not make it. So
Well, yeah, just a little bit behind the scenes, there's price bracketing is kind of maybe a good word for it. But say like if you're only ordering 8, which we're way above that at this point, but let's just say, okay, I need 8, but you actually type in 10, it will be less.
yeah,
So you basically get free shirts at the top end of the brackets. And so the strategy would be find a vendor that sells the brand that you want, and they're not just like garbage Walmart tees. They're like Next Level is the brand name, so they're nice. The logo, we're just experimenting with different things, but we're playing with the vendors to get that bracketing to where it's most advantageous to us. So we will have some at the event, but again, I see what came in with the orders and the sizes are all over the map. So we'll see.
yeah, the sizes are crazy. So, and they even do like, they do better things for like more people in one size and everything when you buy
Yeah,
them. So
and also women's too, right? So you got men's,
yeah,
women's. I think I'm wearing a green one. There are tan ones, I think, on the site too. So
I don't
if you
remember which
do
ones I
order and
ordered.
yeah, if you do order and want something special too within this week or so, like just reach out. We'll see what we could do and make it happen. Say
I,
like you got a green truck or a blue truck, Bryce. Like, hey, we might
I
be able
hope
to get a
I,
blue one.
yeah, if you can give me a blue ones, that's great. I also don't know which color I ordered at all. So I would totally I would rather have a green than a tan.
Oh, okay.
If I don't know what color I ordered.
I don't think we put colors on the site. So again, just anything, just
Yeah.
emails are free.
Yeah.
And it's cool to see people involved. So
Yeah. I just want to talk about a little bit of like what what our ideal excursion event looks like. Like what is the goal behind this? And I think for me, it's getting to meet you guys, getting to get together and literally just sit and talk about excursions. We keep joking. I keep joking with everybody. I'm like, I don't even care if I wheel. yes, I built an Excursion for wheeling, but I really just want to meet you guys, talk to you, walk through your trucks. Like, I don't know, show me the cool things that you've done that I have not thought about, because I want to make how-to videos on them, and I also just like want to meet you guys, say thank you, do the thing, and there's no events like that for excursions. We've got, like, I'm a Jeep guy, I'll admit it. But grew up in the Jeep community and all that, and there's lots of Jeep events. You get to hang out with people and get ideas and stuff like that. There's nothing for an excursion, and we are
There
driving
is
a pretty,
now.
yeah, there is now, guys. So we're driving a pretty darn rare vehicle, and I think it's worth having events for and stuff. And that is, hey, if anybody's in here and can comment in the chat if you have a Ford Excursion, I would love to know. The chat seems like it is not even going anymore. I can't post a link in it. So I don't know what happened to the chat. But what is your ideal excursion event, Outlaw?
Oh, my first, we already made it with the number of tickets we have. The bigger it gets, the bigger it's going to be, and it's going to be more logistics and mayhem. And on one hand, that's great, but I would personally rather do more events, more smaller events than one like mega thing.
Yeah.
So I want it. I want to shake everybody's hand. Wait, why did you? What's the story with the truck? Why did you buy it? Why did you build this? What do you do with it? Right? Because we have a show truck that's like a compound turbo. I think it. We have at least one compound turbo built, so that's
Do
like,
we? That's coming?
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And I want to say it was a diesel conversion, but I might be getting that mixed up. Or I'm sorry, not diesel, dually conversion. I might be getting
Oh,
that mixed up. But we have all over the map. So we've got show trucks, off-road trucks. We've got people that haven't touched it yet and are wondering what to do and don't want
yep.
to waste money on buying mods that they don't need. So yeah, the smaller and the more diverse, the better for me. I just want to chill and meet everybody and make it happen. Making it happen is simple, sounds simple, but this has been a road for sure. So thank you, Bryce, for
That's fine.
setting this up and getting it going and getting us all involved. And it's quite the machine to do
Hey,
this. So
dude,
thank
it
you.
is also, this would not have happened without you. So definitely, I was like, I'm doing this, and then I had no clue how to do it. So I'm glad that you were like, I want to help, and I was like, frick yeah. Brian just commented he likes the idea. I put Excursion Rally in the title here, and Brian likes that. He wants it on the shirt. I don't know if it's going to be on the shirt, Brian. I don't think it's. What does it currently say?
Well, the excursion event.
Yeah, yeah. We
So
weren't
what?
really creative with that.
Well, yeah, but I kind of like it though.
I
It's
kind of
like,
like it too, because it's
yeah,
like just it's the. It's like there's no other ones. There's there's there. It doesn't exist.
if we did two in one year though, that would have to be rethought. But you could do
Yes.
like like you're saying, a rally could be the second event. So if I give you a little statistics, half of our tickets are from pretty much right in Texas.
Yeah.
So Bryce, you're coming from Washington. We got another from Tucson, a couple from Louisiana, South Carolina, I believe.
And Brian
So
right there that's commenting is also coming from Washington.
yeah.
He also was one of the guys that's helping make this event happen, because he signed up for VIP. He's also gonna be my trailer, because I know you and I have been talking about a trailer. So Brian's gonna take a bunch of stuff from me.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
he's gonna be at my house next weekend. I think he probably be here in the live, and he's going to be helping me with my. The current situation is the truck looks like this.
Uh-oh. Hey,
That,
mine doesn't even move. Like you put the key in it and it's zero. So
yeah, that's great. That's great. Yeah, we're really going great for the people that are running this thing. Dude, the computer is not loading any of these chats, so I had to read on my phone. It's so dumb. But yeah, let's see what else do I got. Let's see, what other questions am I getting? I feel like I'm getting. Everybody says it's too far. I just
well,
addressed that with that's okay. I understand that. The reason I chose where it was is because I literally looked to find the most smack dab center of the country place, and it is like 29 hours from, or 20, maybe 30 hours from like the upper point of Washington to it, and it's like 28 hours from the lower point of Florida, 28 hours from up in Maine, like way up on the border up there. And the Californians, they're just cheating. Those guys have only a 16-hour drive, and that's not fair. So yeah, I figured as close as I could get from all four corners of this here great United States, we could have a good time.
It'd be interesting to know. So if you're in the live, comment below if you have a Northeast vehicle. So I grew up in Northeast. I grew up in Buffalo, New York, and I'm telling you right now, there aren't any excursions on the road unless it was garage kept, one or two owner, or you came from Arizona, bought it, and dragged it back. They're long gone. They're not even in the junkyard. They're long gone, rusted away.
They
So if that's the case, and this is sort of a southern or southwest vehicle, then maybe we should move the event. So comment what you think.
Yeah, comment in the comment section, and hopefully you guys are gonna be watching this after too. Not obviously we're happy to answer comments in the actual comment section, not the live comment section as well. Um, but yeah, I think for me, like I said, most excited about just getting to meet people and hang out. Um, and current numbers, just so everybody watching that's interested, we've got 12 trucks that are going to be there. So that's a pretty darn good first event, I think. And somebody's coming from Alabama or Louisiana. Like, there's somebody on the coming from the east. We're all most of us are coming from the west, and then Texas. So
If this
uh,
was in my hometown, I'd have signed up immediately. Boop, right? Like
yeah, if
no
it was,
question.
well, it's, even if it's if you're in Texas, I mean, man, just got to jump on this train here. That's yeah,
What else? Camping. So
yeah,
it's and significant others or whoever else is going to be camping with you. Tents obviously are allowed. We just have a basically a parking lot, and we chose to get one that was close to the bathrooms as
yes,
opposed to on the ridge line, the most scenic thing. So we sort of we're all going to sacrifice a little bit to make it as accessible as possible. So there was some comments about an airstream. It should be able to get into that area no problem.
yeah. And the idea is that if you're towing a trailer with your excursion or whatever, you can come. There's plenty of room. Like, if you want to bring your 35-foot travel trailer or toy hauler and bring a side by side to go play around with, you're welcome to that. It's we're gonna do excursion stuff, but if you just want to come and play with your other toys too and tow them with the excursion, that's okay. That's totally fine. We just wanted to get the camp set up to where we were close enough to bathrooms so that everybody, like myself, is camping in the truck. Like Brian's just camping in his truck, and like just close enough. There's showers there as well, right in the main office. There are showers. There are bathrooms. They've even just opened a bar there, so they've got drinks around. So if you like that, that's great. There there is not like a food place. So for what you guys need to start thinking about bringing and packing, you need to bring your meal set up. We were talking about doing a potluck. Put it in the comments below what you think about us doing a potluck. I kind of just threw it out there. Maybe one night doing a potluck, and seeing how that went. Uh, some of us had great kitchen setups probably, and some of us built rock crawlers and took 12 inches out of the back of it, and are happy to have a cooler. and yeah, Brian says at least one night for a potluck. Brian, that makes sense. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking just one night. I wasn't thinking of doing.
Well, that's a really
But that's a good point.
open door there. Yeah. What's the rest of the itinerary? I saw that on the shared files, you kind of had some general concept of.
Yeah. So we've just been kind of we haven't we just closed that show. So I have not really sat down and really put together an itinerary, but we have um we have just some ideas. Essentially, like, there'll be a time for dinner, and if it's together or not, doesn't matter if it's together either, because I think you said you have enough tables and stuff. We're gonna try and, like, we can still eat together even if we're making our own stuff. So
Yeah, I've got a bunch of tents that I'll bring, like the easy up style ones. I've got a bunch of tables I could bring. Everybody bring a camp chair,
yes,
a radio. You got to have a
yes.
GMRS radio minimum, so like a bail thing. I think you can rent them if you forget them.
And
Um,
and I will drop a link in this description to my Amazon store to buy one that's like $20. And if you bring that, we'll program it for you. I have a buddy
yeah,
that's
there you go.
coming and I can program it for you. So like
Perfect.
you literally show up with a radio, you can walk out with a program radio. I haven't told Greg that I'm making him do that, but he's gonna do it. It'll be great.
Yeah, I could do it too as long as it's a bail thing.
Yeah,
Um,
he can do just about any of them, but yeah, the well, and then I'll go grab one. There's new ones. I also have a lot. So if you really don't have them, this is the mini. This one's kind of cool. It's a little bit smaller and it has a really nice
yeah, I
antenna.
like that. It
And
comes with that long whip?
comes with a nice antenna.
Really?
Yep.
Oh,
You
wow.
have to fix it though because they they didn't make it to where this goes down. And so you can see I've now fixed and re-glued it because this was hitting the because it's a bail thing. So you don't just buy this and it's fine. You have to fix it a little bit, but that's
Well,
okay.
yeah, also it's cheap and it's generally ready to go.
Yeah, you can type in a channel on these and just use them. You don't have to do anything. I'm trying to get the glue off the frame.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
frequency mode. So what while you're doing that, the other thing that you got to have is a fire extinguisher. So hit Walmart or if you
Yep.
have a link price or set one up.
Yeah, I will set up. I'll set up a whole event. We need to talk about that. I'll set up a whole event thing in the store. So it's like the requirements for the event, and we'll throw a camp chair in there. But if you have one, obviously don't buy it. But like, and it's not a requirement, but we're just like thinking. We're like, I just need to make sure you have a camp chair so we can all sit and hang out. Um, what else was it? So it's just a fire extinguisher and a radio to be legal for Maris. That's it.
Well, the waiver, you got to have a waiver.
Oh yeah.
You could do that at the door. I don't really see how we're going to be able to manage that because there's a few people that are like, I'm coming with a bunch of people or with a few other people, and I'm like, well, one, you got to buy tickets, and let me also say that because we're not making money, it makes zero difference if you buy it through us or through them.
Yes.
But it's also on the site. No vehicle, one person, I believe. If not, I need to put it on there. But
But is it no vehicle or no off road vehicle? Because can somebody so if somebody wants to fly in, so I got a couple people that have asked me about flying in and I'll cause talk to Maris more. So if somebody wants to fly in, rent a vehicle in Amarillo, drive down, and they want to buy a ticket through us, do we have that ability on your site?
I believe so. So it's
Okay.
0 vehicles, one person, and then you could just add to cart however many more of those you want.
Okay.
It's not like because there is. So okay, we're in it now. Maris breaks it down. Every off-road vehicle needs a pass, and every person needs a pass per
Yeah.
day. Okay, so if you're coming for 4 days, and you have one off-road vehicle and 2 people, it's 8 people passes and 4 vehicle passes.
Yeah.
And so when you go to the site, there's this drop down that sort of like alludes to 2 people, 1 vehicle. And, we just picked a timeline that about we think what everybody's going to do. And then there's also the 0 vehicle, 1 person. So that would cover your daily rate for an extra person. So, like, if somebody last minute, yeah, I want to come too. Okay, awesome. Like, great. Just go to the site and do that. Or you can buy them right at the gate at Maris too.
Yeah, so as we said, it doesn't do us a ton of good if you buy the ticket through us. We have now already paid for. I don't know. It might help us pay a little bit more so that we can make a tiny bit more money. But
Yeah,
it's up to you guys. You can literally show up at Maris and buy a ticket from Maris. That's okay with us. We're not going to charge you more to come camp with us. You're part of the
what's
thing.
what's going to happen is every morning or whatever, we're going to have to walk around with a clipboard and distribute the passes, and it's just going to make it that much more of an issue. So, I mean, again, we're not making any money off them. So if you could go to the site and buy them, it helps us keep track of
Who's
who's going to
coming?
be there. Like you, oh, you're gonna be on the clipboard, right?
Yeah, yeah. And if you want, did you put a raffle ticket on there yet? I didn't see that when I went through. So,
I
so
think
well,
maybe.
I didn't see it when I went
If
through,
not,
but
I'll add it.
yeah, I'm gonna do a raffle, and the raffle that I'm gonna do is gonna basically go straight into my gas tank. So I have a bunch of stuff I got from Amazon that I'm gonna bring and give away. So like jump starters, little air compressors, like all kinds of cool off-road kind of stuff, even walkie-talkies. Now, those walkie-talkies are not GMRS though. They're like click to talk walkie-talkie things, and they're not quite as exciting as I was hoping to give away. But
There's some specific requirement, but if you have a radio, I'm guessing, wink, wink, like it's a radio. I don't know.
yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I am giving away a couple of sets of walkie talkies, like car to car, like like they only have 20 channels or whatever.
But GMRS actually is what walkie-talkies use, or
It is. So maybe
FRS,
that. So
one of the
maybe they'll
two.
count. So
Yeah,
then you just have to hope you win it in the raffle. I mean, what else?
yeah. The
I just put a link to my stand store. I can't link to your site in this chat because the code is too long. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's been some of the things on that. Something about that link is like 800 characters or whatever. It's like
No,
it's
no, no, no. It's owlclaw.org/2026 excursion event or something.
well, that's because it's funny because I when I clicked on the link, that's not what it gives me. It gives me this order summary thing. Maybe I put the
Yeah,
wrong.
go to the root page for the
Yeah, you're
event.
right. You're right. There it is. Yep. Okay, we're gonna put that in the live chat right now, right underneath my stand thing. If you want to go to the stand store also has a link to Facebook where like all these details are and the discussion and stuff. If you guys want to ask anything in there, we'd love to do that. Also, the and it has link to his ticket site, and so we made
Yeah,
sure.
I think in the next one we're gonna clean all this up, like theexcursionevent.com or
Yeah,
whatever it is, and
we're gonna
then
make this easier.
also, yeah. But I will say that every option has its limitations. That's why the stand store is great
Yeah, it's
for,
just clumped.
yeah, and then Facebook's great for interaction, and then my site is, like we pay for that whole credit card fee stuff, processing and all that stuff. So it's not even that we're like, oh, we're not spending any money and we got to do it the cheapest way. Like this, unfortunately, without going off the deep end, really is sort of the easiest way. It's sort of sad in
We're trying.
today's
So
day
yeah,
and age.
we feel bad. We're like sending you guys on a goose chase, but we're also like trying to make it work with as little resources as possible for this one. So we're learning. We're proving concept right now, and we get this happening. We might be doing a lot more of these events. I think we'll be doing a few more of these a year. We'll see.
I hope so, and also in different corners too. Like even if
Yes.
so, by me and Flagstaff, they do the mega overlanding thing. I think it's the Overland
It's
show
Overland
or
Rally.
something,
Yeah.
Overland West or whatever.
Southwest Overland Rally, I think is what it is.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like
Something like that.
huge,
Yeah.
and you could do group camping at that too. So even maybe if it's not our event and it's just sort of like an excursion meetup, like
Yeah.
again, like we're not trying to get rich, so it don't matter. Like
No.
if Walmart is the consensus, we're going to Walmart.
We'll all go hang out at Walmart.
Yeah,
That is okay with me. Yeah, we're just like I said, we just want to get people together. That's the goal. I'm looking on Facebook right now to make sure nobody commented in. Brian says he thinks that would be cool.
if I
Yeah,
mysteriously drop, the phone is going dead. I'm ill prepared here.
you didn't bring your charger?
Man, I'm at like the aquarium, and I know. To be honest, hey, 34 minutes or whatever. This is a huge success. Normally, it's 15 minutes of IT troubleshooting, and
Yeah.
YouTube's got this dialed. It was
Oh,
like 2 clicks,
yeah, this thing
scratch the
works.
head.
It works really good. All right, we got Jake. Been following for a while in the combat. It's got 7 excursions between the two of them. Also in the
Yeah,
process of starting an eBay store for excursion parts. Jake, you need to be coming to the event, man. That's what we're talking about. Where are you located? We would love to have you come to the excursion event in Texas, my friend. I'm sure you can find 2 of those excursions that run good enough to drive to Texas. They're built for road tripping, right? So, hey, Brian, I already made an event actually, the Northwest Overland Rally. I put it on the Facebook page already. So I'm hoping to camp with a bunch of excursions at the Northwest Overland Rally. So check that out. That'll be like probably the next excursion event. Also, it's cheap.
Pacific Northwest, right? We're talking about the
No, there's
right
there's
event.
literally one that's the Northwest Overland Rally, and it's 40 minutes from my house. But it's also a really cool spot. Like it's in this canyon and it's really pretty, and Brian's gonna come because I'm gonna make him.
Yeah,
Just kidding.
maybe I'll fly in. I've just got involved with this Delica stuff, and all those vans are up by you, so maybe I'll stash one up there and start
Oh yeah,
flying in.
yeah, dude, you should. Or yeah, put it at my house. Figure out how to get one to me. Figure it out. There you go, Jake. So Jake, we're talking about the excursion event. This is Alclaw here on the live. I'm Bryce from Geese 4x4. Yeah, you'll see these at the event. We're getting a little classy around here. And it's Brian says you can keep it at his house too. His is easier because you can fly into Spokane.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I think our jet goes to just outside of Portland.
That's harder. I don't have anybody right there.
Twice a day. Sweet.
Yeah, I don't have anybody right there. Brian says he'll keep it very safe and he won't use it.
Oh no, you can. I bought it
sure.
just to develop on. This thing they're cool. They're kind of
what is it?
It's a Japanese imported, almost like those K trucks.
So it's like the little van, the minivan essentially.
Yeah, but it's like a medium van. So the thing does 80 on a good day, but it does do 80. And like the problem with the K trucks is you can't travel, right? How are you going to go
55
anywhere
miles an hour?
Yeah, redlined at 55. So this thing is it's like a practical compromise between the two, but it's all like 80 style and yeah, doesn't match anywhere near the Excursion though. So I might have to get another Excursion.
Yeah, that's what you need. All right, we got Power Stroke is better. Says you got a 2005 Limited with a 6-liter, front air conditioner on high. It's not that cold, and all the way low. The back blows cold, but only on high. What do you think it could be? I think it's probably orifice tube. Would be my thing that I see a lot.
Yeah, also on the vacuum lines. If you got a vacuum leak, does it only come out the windshield, like the defrost? That's the first telltale you got a vacuum leak.
That's the other side of it, yeah.
Is it a screen? Is it a digital screen on the climate control, or is it
the 6 liters? So yeah, it's got a screen.
Flicker your lights. There's a whole
there's a whole mess on that. That's one of the reasons everybody always asks me like, "What's the best year?" And they always say, "Oh, 05 with the best motor." I'm like, I like the 2000 and the 2001 because I like my knob controlled air conditioning. Yeah, orifice tube would be my thought. That's what I feel like I see online all the time. I'm not a 6-liter guy, so but if you're not getting super cold air, orifice tube is where I would start. Kind of, I don't know.
What else can I say before this phone dies?
That's what I'm thinking. What else do we have on the event to finish covering here? Bring your chairs. You need a fire extinguisher. You need a GMRS radio. I will put a link in this description when this gets done. I'm going to build a list for the excursion event that you guys can just go to the Amazon store and buy stuff. And like I said, if you wanted to buy a Baofeng radio from that list, I'll make my friend program it. I won't tell him though, so he'll be mad about it. It's fine. And
we're just coming to hang out too, so stock vehicles cool. Come see what they're capable of or not.
Yes, that's the other thing. People get worried about bringing their stock truck. I've had a lot of people ask me that. I have zero issue if you do not want to wheel it at all. I don't even care if we wheel the whole time. I just want to come and hang out with you guys. If you want to just look at mine or do you want to go for a ride in it, like that's fine. I don't really care. I only have 2 seats though because I'm gonna be sleeping in it. So you know.
And you probably have to like roll up the sleeping bag or something, right?
Yeah, well, if I want to get the 5 seats up, I have to take out the bed and everything. It's a lot of work.
So yeah, we could take mine. if it
Yeah.
runs.
Yeah. If it runs by that time.
I mean, it will. I'm pretty sure it's just the batteries. I'm just whining, but it's $500 every year, 2 years for batteries.
Guys in
Love it.
Arizona get these things killed, man.
Yeah. Well, and then you beat them with off-roading, and that truck, unfortunately, every time it gets started, it gets beat.
Yeah. Yeah, mine too.
It's just what it is. So yeah, I'm super excited to meet everybody. I can't wait. Get your tickets now. It really helps us out. I know
Yeah.
I'm a advocate of waiting till the very last minute just in case something happens, but we'll be footing that bill. So, like join the party of contribution. If you're going to do it, it would be nice to do it sooner than later.
Yeah. Yeah, we would super appreciate at least knowing, because if we're gonna do cool things, I have some things up my sleeve that I want to do. So I need to know some numbers, and so I'm hoping to get some more of you if you're looking to buy tickets. Uh, the link is going right in the chat right now. Somebody asked what the dates is. It's April 9th through the 12th. It's at Maris Adventure in Texas. The link is right there. You should be able to click it.
We
And
need gas money for Bryce.
yeah, we do. No, and like I said, I'm gonna do. You know what's funny? I think the 6 liter is gonna have the majority.
That's because it's the best. I'm
Oh,
just
that's
saying
rough.
that from a biased.
That's
I
rough.
will say, you're watching your V10 rip the dunes was cool. Mine, it will not, unless you're like spooling the whole time and never lift. It will not do that.
The V10 is kind of cool for wheel and rig. I don't hate it. I think I would hate the 7.3 as a wheel and rig. I would just hate the heck out of it.
Well, the thing with the diesels is they're all great after you spend 20 grand to make it bulletproof, and
I haven't spent that on my 7.3 in the 26 years of ownership. What are you talking about?
yeah, but you don't tow. That's the key.
Yeah, I do.
What?
Oh yeah.
All
That's,
right.
that's, that's the tow
Okay.
rig, man. It's got a transmission, but a transmission's not 20 grand, Like it's gotten I don't think it's gotten that. I don't know. But yeah, I know. The 6 liter I still haven't driven Brian's, but he seems to think it's cool. He's got it tuned. I'm excited to see
Ooh.
he might have some like better fuel mileage, which is going to be kind of insane. I'm going to be really mad if he gets like 21 miles per gallon.
It's definitely better because you could get up to speed faster. So when you're like watching the needle climb and you're just revving out, you're just burning fuel. So if you label it and shift up to 6 and then get off it, way better.
That's you're still
It
getting
sounds
17, Brian? Or is that better than you were getting? Yeah, Brian goes, yes, it's quicker. Yeah, well, that's like the 7.3 when you put a tune on it too. It's like, oh, this
yeah.
actually is drivable.
Do the head studs. You will do them if you put a
Yeah.
tune into it sooner
Well,
or
he
later.
didn't. The idea was to not. He had a design tuning do it, and I don't know if you've ever met that guy, but he's kind of the guru up here in the Pacific Northwest. So I doubt that. Well, I mean, if Brian drives it like he stole it, he'll still blow it up. But like, I don't think the tune is as bad as like a lot of those guys trying to run the 150 horsepower tune or whatever.
Well, I
So
think the killer with the 6.0, at least, can't speak for the 7.3, but the 6.0, when it drops a sensor, just starts making up numbers. It reads off a table and shows you what it's reading off the table. So, say you drop a MAF sensor, it has no idea what the engine's doing, it guesses.
oh
And
geez,
things could go bad real quick. So, EGT gauge is a must for sure. That's going to tell you the limit. And then everything else is just for how long you can stay in it before it's red hot.
yeah. Yeah, they told me when I first did the stuff on the 7.3 to never go above 1,300 degrees, I think, on the EGT, and I've
That's a
never
good
seen.
conservative number for
Yeah, I've never seen above 11, like towing hard. Oh, we might have lost him. He might be gone. Stock down here in Power Stroke is better. Stock. Yeah, he's. Well, again, all you guys got to come down to the event, and the 6 liters. It sounds like are going to rule the first ever event, which so far I think we have over half of them are 6 liters, if I remember right from who I've talked to. It seems like so far I might even be the only V10. I think it's very possible that I'm the only V10 going to be at the event. So it's fine. You guys can all make fun of me. I hope there's a gas station close. I'm gonna need that. Yeah, Jacob's phone died. He's out. Yeah, I hope we're not towing anybody home. Talked to somebody in Wyoming today. They were talking about coming, and so yeah. Alclaw texted me. His phone's out. He's done. But yeah, if you are interested in the event, I hope you watched the first little bit. As I said, I'm sick again, so here I am. But yes, I definitely agree with Brian. He said it's good to show the V10. It definitely gets overshadowed. Yeah, I think people forget, and I definitely was one of them for a long time because, as you guys know, if you follow me, I have a 7.3 one as well, and I just always kind of look down on the V10, and I just it's the V10 will do everything the 7.3 does, but it works way harder and complains way more, and uses way more fuel. But the 7.3 just like doesn't work hard forever. Mike, so I'm gonna put a link in this. There's already a link on my Amazon store. Hang on, I'll just pop that to you. I'm gonna make an entire list. So wait a second here. Stand store. Mike, is that Mike Wise that I'm seeing there? I have a radio list. But I'm going to. We need like a GMRS radio, Mike, is what we need. And I'm trying to get you a list here. I don't have an entire list. I'm gonna make a list of like 3 items that you're needed to have if you're going to Maris. You're supposed to have um a fire extinguisher, 2003 73X. Mike, what up, man? So then what are you asking about the radio? Are you coming to the event, Mike? Would love to have you. All right, let's see here. Da 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 da. Might be too close. Come on, just do it. Just come on out. Okay, let's see. 500 miles, that's it. You can come for the weekend. Easy. All right, Mike. I just commented the link there. That's a link to just like my radio gear list on Amazon. If you buy that first radio on there, that's a $15 Bofang, and bring that. I have a buddy that I haven't told him yet, but he's gonna program that radio for you. So, but yeah, $15. We'll get you one of those if you want. I feel like there's a couple of like doubles down below. I need to put another one on here. I've got this like newer one that I got, and it's pretty cheap too. And you can get 2 of them for pretty cheap. So, but yeah, 500 miles, man, you're super close. Go for the upgrade. Yeah, I can show you. Let's see. Yeah, if you get 2 of them, or if you scroll down a little bit in that list, you can see there's like a 8-watt one. I don't know if that one works any better. I don't even own any of those. And yeah, 200 or less for a radio. Oh, dude, yeah, $15. They're dirt cheap. But I really like if you do want to buy a nice radio. I don't know what your plans are. But the second radio in that list that I just sent you is a TYT, and that's like the units that we all run in our off road rigs. So Bob has one of those, and the other Jeeps that I run around with, we all have that same radio. So, oh, Outlaw is coming back. Come back from the dead here. Let's see if it'll work. Ooh, Outclaw's back from the dead. Oh boy.
Thank you, car.
You came. Now your audio is really low though. But you can't plug in your headphones, huh? Because you are charging the phone.
They
It's
do
fine.
sell adapters. But anyway, I just came to say thank you for having me, Bryce.
Not a problem, my friend. Thank you so much for all of your help in this event. And if you don't already follow Outclaw on YouTube and stuff, you guys also should because he does lots of good YouTube and excursion content. He's like one of the OG guys that built one of these for off-roading. So he's got a lot of good stuff too. And he has a shop. So if you really want to get stuff done, you can also take it to him. Well, kind of has a
Hope,
shop.
yeah, hopefully soon. The roof ripped off, but
Yeah. Yeah.
those are the campfire stories for the event.
Campfire stories for the event. You can learn about why his roof ripped off his shop. Oh boy. Craziness.
Some gonna be good. Thank you
It's
so
gonna be
much.
awesome, man. You're cutting in and out, but I think they heard most of that. So you're close.
To the
We'll figure
show,
it out,
Bryce.
man.
Thank you
We'll
so
see you in a
much.
month.
Yeah, we'll talk soon. All right.
See ya.
See ya.
Oh, guys, that's a good dude. Definitely. Yeah, Ford Power Strokes said he just subbed to him. Great guy to subscribe to. Again, if you're coming to the event, you get to meet him. He is just like super knowledgeable. He redid that whole 6 liter himself. He built all the suspension things on his versus me cheating and buying all of mine. And so just just a really knowledgeable guy. And I could not have made this event happen without him. So also super appreciated to him he's just the one been handling all the ticket things. He's been talking to Maris more. Like I have been working no time and he's been taking up the slack. So super appreciate him and super appreciate all his stuff. His shop um is in Phoenix area in Arizona. So mostly custom fab stuff though. I don't know that he would do engine work I don't know if he would do engine work, but I know he does custom fab. He builds sand cars and all kinds of cool stuff. So, super good fabricator. But yeah, just a great guy. One of the people you get to see and meet. The other one, we got lots of people, lots of cool people. Uh, I mean, I guess there's more rigs with my random handiwork on it too. Uh, but yeah, Power Stroke is better. You're in Florida, my friend. Time to meet in the middle. This is the perfect event. That's why I chose Maris Adventure Park in Texas because we can meet in the middle and talk about excursions and hang out. You can go over mine, you can go over his, take pictures, and copy us. That's okay. That's okay with us. But that's the reason that the event is in Texas because if I would have had it 4 hours from my house, you would have had to drive like 50 hours. But instead, I'm driving 27 hours so that I can meet you in the middle. And so I hope we get some of you guys from that side of the country because yeah, I just think it's cool. That's the idea here. We all talk online, we all know each other a little bit. But I want to meet you guys in person and hang out and talk excursions and do the thing. So that's what that whole first part of this live was about was the excursion event and just talking about some ideas and stuff. We're working on some itinerary things, going to do some I don't know like show type things, but also like workshop type things or whatever you guys want. We're gonna do the thing, talk about excursions for a whole few days, and just geek out about it. That's why we're called Geeks 4x4. Yeah, all the good stuff. Ah, on a cruise, you poor friend, you poor soul. I'm so sorry. You're gonna be on a cruise. That's just the worst. I just feel so bad for you. That's all right, but that's poor planning because I've been talking about this event for 6 months. Come on, bro. Come on. Yeah. So
just excited to be doing this with you guys. So what else you got? Bring your comments on in the chat. I'm just gonna be hanging out and be live for a little bit longer here, and just love hanging out with you guys. So what's going on with you guys? Your turn now. What questions do you have for me? Questions do you have about the event, about the excursion stuff, about anything? Bring it on and let's do the thing. Hit that like button. Make sure that this thing keeps going. And yeah, let's just sit and chat and hang out. It's fun. It's more fun this way. I'm gonna blow my nose while you guys type. Should have probably mute myself every once in a while. Oh boy. I put my aluminum tie rod on Bob's day and started working on that. I gotta pretty much redo my ram mount because the new diff cover I put on sticks out a lot more than the old diff cover. That's okay, but it's more work, so that's annoying. But we'll figure it out. We'll do the thing. Don't know what's happening. Glad you guys are here. I appreciate the heck out of you. Ford Power Stroke is better. I don't own a 6 liter. I am the most honest guy on the internet, so I'm not going to tell you what oil to run in it. I have no idea. I feel like I hear people talking about the Rotella. I hear them talking about it for the 7.3 and the V10, and it's way too thick for a V10. Mine mine doesn't build oil pressure at 530 when it's cold. Like it won't build oil pressure forever. And I'm not putting anything thicker in it. There's no way. It will build oil pressure. It won't tell the sensor that it's built oil pressure. That's what it does wrong. Is it doesn't tell the sensor when it's cold. It's fine. It needs a new sensor. It just gets cold here. So yeah, not the right guy for 6 liter. 6 liter chat. Brian, I think, might be in here though. He has a 6 liter. I don't know if he's still around, but yeah. Mike, are you still around? You got a 7.3? Do you have everything spread out around here? Brian says that he runs a Rotella, but you should be replacing it so often it doesn't matter at all. It's kind of been my thing too. Yeah, and I definitely go cheap. My favorite place to change the oil is Jiffy Lube, and people really hate that on the internet. They really get mad at me um, that I go to Jiffy Lube, and I'm like, well, it's cheaper than me doing it myself, and I don't have to dispose of the oil. Why would I not go to Jiffy Lube? I love it. Love me some Jiffy Lube. And I have a good one. I'll tell you that. If you don't have a good one, makes sense. But if you have a good one, Jiffy Lube can be awesome. So yeah. Bofang 5R Mini. Good little radio. I dig it. Doesn't say my name yet. No, doesn't say my name yet. Gregory, if you're watching this, you have to program this. It's very disappointing. Very sad that this is not programmed. Somebody has to tell him. Arc oil, huh? I've got some stuff that I was sent on the old Amazon that I've got to test on this trip. It'll be interesting. I got a bunch of random, like, I don't know what they are, oil additives. I like the 7.3. I've never run anything. I do burn a little bit of transmission fluid every once in a while. But I've never really run additives in the oil on that truck. But the V10, I run the heavy duty oil stabilizer from Lucas. And that stuff makes it to where this truck burns less oil, which is nice. V10s burn oil. pretty badly. Yeah. Yeah. Burn some oil. The arc oil stuff. Send me the one that you buy, Brian. I can put it in the store. Ford Power Stroke is better. Glass won't lock. Turn the key or with the fob, it won't lock, but opens and closes just fine. Use fuel treatment. Fred, what's up? Yeah, text me the link, Brian. Ford Power Stroke. I have videos. If you search Hatch on my YouTube channel, this one that you're watching right now, if you search Hatch, you will find a bunch of videos that I did on how to make the rear hatch work like new. I show you tearing apart the whole thing and like what the whole mechanism is supposed to look like and the spots that you need to grease, because that's what happens. Is everything that needs lube, it needs help. Fred, I'm doing stellar, my friend. Are you an Excursion owner or just coming around to hang? And watch me blow my nose. 'Cause I'm sick, but I'm here for y'all. Don't mind me popping my ears. It's fine. I'm fine. Closed the show last night, so I get to be a little bit more relaxed, except we're literally still going. Coming around to say hey. Love it, Fred. Love it, Fred. Appreciate it, my friend. Hey, I set up to talk to Alcohol today. I wanted to talk about the event. So I wanted to make sure you guys had all the information we could get out as soon as possible for the event. Before it here, we want to get as many as we can. We also are stoked about the 12 that we have, and we're just excited to hang out with Excursion owners. Wanted to let people know all the ins and outs, try and give them as much information as possible that we have right now. We're gonna have more as we come closer. I'm gonna I'm gonna be putting together a full itinerary and stuff. My wife's helping me with that, and getting the wives something to do and things. I got some work to do on RC cars. If you are coming to the event and you have an RC car, you should also bring that. I'm gonna just bring RC crawler stuff. So nothing too wild, but uh at least one, maybe two. We'll see. We'll see what the living situation ends up. The living situation is I'm living in this truck for like a long time. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. It's all great. But I appreciate the heck out of all of you guys. What else you got for me? Doing the normal Geeks 4x4 live Sunday afternoons, and this is where you guys ask questions. We just chat about random things, chat about excursion things mostly. Sometimes we talk about other things. I'm gonna take and keep cleaning out the Gorilla Glue from my antenna that I did. It's a mini bus. Well, you're right, Ford Power Stroke. Except I got 2 people living in it for 3 weeks, and I took 12 inches out of the back of it. And I have a 40-inch spare on the floor already, and I'm going to off-road it for 3 of those weeks. So I can't just carry every piece of weight that I would ever want. So it's you have to think about that type of thing when you're going to go on a big trip like this. You can't just pack everything uh for the amount of time we're going to be gone. I will be gone for like 3.5 weeks. So yeah, if an RC car doesn't make it in, it's not a big deal. I have more. Yeah, good old Bob. He's got his limitations, but it's not in the off-roading department. Well, it is. It's the size in the off-roading department. Even though it's still the smallest excursion ever, but it's still the biggest excursion on the trail most of the time. Yeah, kind of odd. But yeah, I just can't throw everything in. It has to be nice. So that's what I try and do here. So what else we got today, guys? What else are you guys working on? Tell me about your excursion projects. What did you work on this weekend on your excursion? What you here? Man. Crazy how, like, to me, it seems like YouTube hurts you when you go live with somebody. Because normally I get 1,000 views. And today I went live with somebody, which is way cooler because get somebody else's perspective and somebody else to talk to. And I currently looks like I have 145 views. That's pretty crazy. BD Wax, me too. The front end is all apart on Bob as well. So you got a couple weeks, my friend. You got a whole month. You can get the front end parts all done and come on out. Bring that rig. Brian, an EGT gauge by any chance? Did you buy the pillar for the gauges, or what are you gonna do? Or I guess we talked about that. You're gonna do it above your rearview mirror or something like that. Yes. Sweet. That's awesome. Are you gonna have them done before next weekend? It is super windy. I don't know if you guys can hear, like the garage doors are moving today. That's pretty fun. BD Wax. Yeah, like I'm pretty blessed. I do love my garage. I also wish if the garage was 2 feet deeper, I could stack the Jeep and have my other excursion in here. So nice, nice power stroke. BD Wax, dude, you need to get this stuff done. For the steering, front end stuff is easy, easy on gravel too, because you can just get yourself a little chair and sit there with it on jack stands. Way nicer than crawling in the gravel, promise you. And then you can do are you trying to do ball joints and everything, or what are you doing? I hope you're coming, my friend. Would love to see you. Need to get you to get this thing done. Brian, you gonna have all these projects done before we go for the event? You got some things to do on that truck. But you have seats now. Have you worked on the bumper at all? Like getting the winch to go in there and do all that? Ford Power Stroke is better. What parts do I recommend to tighten up the steering? Do you still have the original steering box? Because I really like my redhead. Some people have had some problems with those recently, but I really do like my redhead. Nice BD Wax. I would if you're gonna do the uppers BD Wax, you might as well do the lowers, my friend. If you're in there, there's no reason not to do it. I know the lowers are the bigger ones; they're a little bit more expensive, but I would just do it because then you don't have to tear it apart again when they go bad. Uh, I think I have all those parts BD Wax on my Amazon store under suspension. Let me look here. Um, because I bought all Moog for my 7.3 truck, and I've got like 50, 60,000 miles on them, and they're still super tight. So I, X suspension. No, it's not in that one. It's in the maintenance one. Maintenance parts. Let's see. Took the bumper off to work on it, so you won't have the grill guard on, but the winch in it and the D rings mounted, the lights and all that. Cool. Crossover, like the tie rod. I don't know what you mean by crossover. Or track bar. Trying to find this list for you, BD Wax, if you're trying to buy all these parts. If you buy them through my store, just make a commission. Doesn't cost you anything, but it's kind of cool. Make a tiny buck. Take a couple bucks for me. Yeah, there it is. A couple bucks to go in the gas tank for the event. Need the help, all the help I can get, guys. Here's a link to that list, BD Wax. Yeah, I'm gonna do a raffle at the event. I've got a bunch of stuff from Amazon, like jump starters and air compressors and like all that stuff that that um I'm gonna raffle off. So if you guys come to the event, bring some cash. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna charge for tickets. They're gonna be cheap, and there's not that many people there, so you're gonna win something. Um, but I'm hoping you guys will be up for supporting me and helping me out a little bit. It's up to you. If not, I'm also gonna probably give them away because I like you guys. But I would love to have a couple dollars to put in the gas tank. Track bar, I think, is what you liked. I'm using the PMF track bar on my 7.3. That thing is a massive upgrade. Just tell PMF that I sent you there. They don't really have a discount or anything for me, but they do give me help when you guys tell them that I sent you there. So definitely, if you buy from PMF, do that. Tighten up the front end. That helped a lot, and then I just replaced everything. I mean, it was like brand new tie rod, track bar, and then I did a steering box and the drag link. And they have some upgrades for some of that stuff. I don't even think I did it on my 7.3 though. I just did it factory stuff. Oh, tie rods. Now I see that you said tie rods. That's funny. Sorry, I'm sick. Um, BD Wax. I bought all of that stuff from PMF. They sell XRF stuff, and they like XRF. Now, I'll be honest. I just put new tie rods. You can see it, the old tie rod sitting behind me from Bob, and that's the 05. So it doesn't do you guys any good. But and that has XRF joints on it. And for that one in particular, it has this weird joint on the passenger side that has a pass through, and so it's not greasable on the XRF one. But Moog does make a greasable one, and so I went with Moog for the new ones I just bought. Ditch light brackets. Dude, BD Wax, you're getting this truck in order here. I'm excited to see it at the event, my friend. Sounds like you got a great start. Or just drive it with wandering steering and bring it up and we'll give it a look and figure out what you actually need. I mean, I don't remember BD Wax. I don't think you're too far away, are you? You'll be fine. I'm driving a truck on 40s across the country. What could go wrong? Good thing Brian's coming behind me. Best part is if I really jack the truck up, Brian has a 6-liter, and I'll just beg him to get a U-Haul trailer and tow me home. Oh yeah, Axel Shims, you're 45 minutes away. Yeah, you have zero excuse. If you don't come, even with the front end loose as a goose, it doesn't matter. 45 minutes is not going to even wear your tires. Yeah, Brian said Axel Shims. I personally, Axel Shims are cool. I like leveling shackles over axle shims because then you get that truck to sit flat and you get the caster. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, BD Wax, you have zero excuse, my friend. You need to be buying a ticket right now and coming to the events. just don't tear the truck apart and get stuck. And if you don't, I guess you could just come to the event with another vehicle and be like, "Hey, I need help." And we're all too nice of people because we drive excursions, and we'll probably pile in an excursion and come to your house and finish your truck. I don't want to do that though. That's okay. Leveling shackles are $50, and I think easier to install than the shims. Somebody's gonna fight me, but I think leveling shackles are way better and easier than the shims. I know, Brian. I know, but if you put leveling shackles in, it does the exact same thing because it drops the back of the spring. And so it drops the axle like this, and it actually increases caster because it turns the axle and it gives you a lift. So yes, shims are a great thing, and a bunch of guys have gone 6 degree shims. It's awesome. So my caster on the white truck is over 6 degrees with leveling shekels. There's no shims in that truck, but it's higher than a lot of the guys are saying uh that they're getting with the whatever they're using the things. Yeah. It's a different it doesn't make sense, but it does it. Like, yeah, it doesn't make as much sense as the shims. So I totally understand. uh because the shims are like, oh yeah, we'll just twist the axle on the spring. But I am instead lowering the back of the spring. So I take yeah. So it's $50 from PMF for leveling shackles. It's crazy cheap and they're super nice. So yeah, they're really cool. My voice is starting to go, guys. I think it needs to be done. Unless you guys got any other things real quick, appreciate the heck out of you. And I am looking forward to seeing a bunch of people that are in this chat right here at the event. And I got a lot of work to do. So I need to get my body better so I can get my truck better. It's fine. I'll figure it out. I got time. I got a whole month. No, I don't. I leave the 23rd. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's going to be great. All right, guys, you are awesome. Thank you so much for caring enough about me. Thank you for caring enough about Owlclaw. Thank you for caring enough about the event that him and I are putting on together to come and to drive some of you a really, really long way. So we appreciate the heck out of you, and we are excited to hang out. And thank you guys so much for supporting everything, do this stuff, doing the stuff. So look for a link in the next couple hours on the description of this video that's going to have all the things you need to come into Maris. So we'll just make it super easy, and I'll do it as cheap as possible. I'll do the cheapest radio and the cheapest fire extinguisher with decent reviews. Maybe I'll find one with a good mount because I have one mounted in Bob, and it works pretty nice. So, so yeah. All right, guys. Peace out. I'm done. That's it for the sick boy. Peace.